Well, he was rejected again. Donald Trump attempted to get an emergency stay of the sentencing order that is set to happen in the Manhattan District for his 34 felony convictions, and he is set to be sentenced on Friday. Well, Donald Trump appealed to both Judge Marchand and the New York Court of Appeals yesterday, asking for an emergency stay, citing all of his normal reasons, saying that he's going to be the president, presidential immunity, it's a sham, prosecutorial misconduct, all sorts of things. And everything that has been rejected at every step of the way, with offering no new claims. Well, yesterday, Judge Marchand said, no dice, you haven't issued anything new. We are going forward as planned. And today, after a 1-hour hearing, New York Court of Appeals declined Donald Trump's attempt to get a stay. And at times, the judge seemed very displeased with Donald Trump and his legal team for some of the things they put forward. Once again, trying to put forward the presidential immunity should apply to Donald Trump. And the judge pushed back and said, well, is there any precedent saying that the president-elect also has that immunity? They said, well, no, this is unprecedented. And they're like, yeah, and it goes, and I believe it was the prosecution team that said, saying that the president-elect also gets presidential immunity goes against the idea that there can only be one sitting president at a time. The prosecution team also said this is the best time to sentence Donald Trump because if not now, when? And that would mean Donald Trump gets sentenced after his term is up, which would be in 4 years. So seems like even the appellate court agrees this is the best time to sentence Donald Trump. And Donald Trump's team was asked to weigh in on whether or not they should give any weight to this idea that Judge Marchand is going to use what is considered an unconditional discharge, which basically means the court cannot give Donald Trump the sentence they would like to impose because of his situation. So he gets no punishment, but but the convictions stand, basically. And Donald Trump's team's like, well, we shouldn't give any weight to that because it's a hypothetical. And while I kind of see what they're saying is there's no guarantee that's going to happen, but if that's the judgment, that means Donald Trump gets no punishment. And instead of allowing the next 4 years to go by with the threat of getting imprisoned hanging over his head. So Donald Trump lost at the appellate court. This is just another appeal that he continues to lose. He was trying to get him to stay the sentencing while the rest of his appeals play out. And much like everything else, Donald Trump lost yet again, mostly because he's not putting forward any good or new arguments.